One of the things that sets us apart is that we specialize in these interdiction cases. These are cases where a specialized group of law enforcement is tasked with stopping law, preventing laws of basically trafficking, whether that's human trafficking, drug trafficking, or just large-scale drugs being transported along the interstate. Because we're right in the center of this, we get a lot of those cases and work a lot of those cases. I work very closely with the district attorneys that prosecute them. I work very closely and know many of the officers by name. We're not friends, but we work closely enough that they will let me know when there's a problem with the arrest, when we've got a real bad guy, and when we've got somebody that just needs to, that we can work something out. Second thing is, which is actually the first thing, when a trafficking case comes in, the very first thing I do when I'm retained is I work with a group of former interdiction officers, and what they do is they get the videos, sometimes faster than I can get them, videos of the arrest, and they go over and they say, the officers did this wrong, they did this right, there's not a problem here, your guy has a problem with what he said here. The officers have a problem with what they said there. These guys are officers that used to train, that they're retired police officers. They retire in good standing. They're not bad guys. They serve as great witnesses if we need them. But now work as private investigators for my firm and a couple of others that will track down anything we need to find. The third thing is I treat every case like it was me that's being accused. I drive the highways, I see these officers, I know, I can only imagine what it would be like to be in this situation. Nobody's story starts with the day of their arrest. No one's story starts with a crime that they're committing if they are in fact committing it when they're charged. I look at every situation and try and understand the story behind it and really understand what it is we're trying to do with this case. Maybe last but not least is that I'm not afraid to go to trial, and the DAs know it. I go to trial on a regular basis several times a year. If they don't have a good case and won't come up with a good deal, we're gonna make them prove it. And that's one of the things we take pride in. I work with several attorneys that volunteer to help each other in trials so that we're never going alone. We're always working to make the state prove it, make the government prove it, and that's a major function of my role, and one of the things I offer. There are others that maybe have keys to the back door of the DA's office, and they may get some things done, but if there's not a deal to be made, our firm goes to trial and doesn't hesitate to. The state knows that, the police officers know it, and they know that they better have their stuff together if we've been hired on the case.